So in Module 5, we cover a pretty good bit of information. We cover business communications and business formations in Chapters 5 and Chapter 6. So you will have two chapters in this module, so you'll have to read quickly, but read the chapters, review your notes, review the lectures. Like I say every week, be sure you do all these things, stay current with all this stuff, and if you do, then you're going to you're fine. You're ahead of the game. As long as you're doing all these things each week, you're going to do fine on any test that you have in this class. Go ahead this week and begin your study guide for Exam 2. If you haven't started already, go ahead. Go up there and get that study guide. If you don't know where that is, shoot me an email and I'll be glad to help you find that study guide. But go ahead and begin that now because you're already past Chapter 4. You're into 5 and 6. The next exam is going to cover chapters 4 through 7. So you want to go ahead and get that study guide out of the way so it can help you prepare, because your next exam will be proctored and you won't be able to use any of your notes. So go ahead and get that started. Once you get done reading Chapter 5, Chapter 6, going through the notes, go ahead and do your quizzes, Chapter 5 and Chapter 6. And you just do that however you feel comfortable. If you want to do all of Chapter 5, then do the quiz, all of Chapter 6, and then do the quiz, that's fine. Or if you want to do it all at once, that's okay. But go ahead and do those quizzes and get those out of the way. Again, utilize those quizzes to help you prepare for your exam that's coming up soon. Also this week you have assignment number 4, which is the ethical decision making discussion. And so what I'm going to give you is in this assignment is several scenarios that you'll have to comment on. It's a pretty cool discussion, and I think you'll like it. Some of it is real life events. Some of it is what do you think. But again, a good discussion. And so what I do ask on this discussion and some others as well, but specifically on this discussion, I ask that you post the answer to your discussion by Wednesday. By Wednesday, you should have already posted on this. That way, everybody has an opportunity to comment on your post, and you have an opportunity to comment on others' posts. Comments to your classmates are not due until Sunday. But go ahead and get that post out there, and if you want to go ahead and comment, then by all means do. I do my best to grade as early as I can, and so I may actually already grade it before the week's up if you go ahead and get it in. So go ahead and do that if you don't mind. Be sure you post by Wednesday. There's also an ethical decision-making video, something I give you a question to consider, and I want you to think about that and post a video. This is your second practice video, getting you ready for your final project. So be sure that you take a look at this and post that video. Again, probably some extra points at the end if you do this. It is not required. It is not for a grade, but there'll probably be some extra credit at the end if you've done this video. So be sure to do that. The final thing I'll say is just remember that Module 6 opens up on Friday. So if you get done with everything, you're done for the week. In Module 5, that is, you can go ahead and start early on Module 6, so don't forget that. If you guys have any questions, be sure to let me know. Thanks, and have a great weekend.